A normal motor somewhere. Okay, I have a normal. Wait 1 second. Okay, I have a normal motor here. Okay, this is a normal motor. It just rotates. I put a piece of paper so that you can easily see the rotation. So I'll take a battery like this and give it some power, and it rotates. And it rotates only in one direction. But as you saw, the servo motor that I showed you before, it could move right. It could move left also. So this servo motor, right? It's a pretty special thing because you can tell it exactly to move how much. You tell it to move this much, it'll move that much. You tell it to move this much, it'll move exactly that much. You can tell it how much to move and it will move that much only. So so where you use this is like you've seen those robotic arms, right? Operating voltage is 4.8 to 6 volts. Yes, Siddhi, that's right. Okay, Vaishnavi says 180 degrees. Yeah, they're all right answers. We'll come to those points. Okay, so where you use the servo motor is, you must have seen these robotic arms, right? You would have seen these arms that, like, lift it like this, go here, pick an object somewhere, keep it somewhere else. You've seen those arms and all that, right? So exactly. So if you want to make a small robotic arm, you use a small servo motor like this. So at every joint, let's say this is an elbow joint, right? I'll put one motor like this, and I will this motor will control this movement of my hand. Like that only, I'll put another motor here. I'll put another motor for my fingers. So by putting different motors like that, I can build a whole robotic arm. So this is, we will see how to code this robotic arm and how to design and code it and all those things. Okay. So if you guys don't remember how to log into Tinkercad, just have a look at it now. Don't log in right now. Okay. So click on sign in right here. Then click on sign in with Google. This one, and then you will come to your you will come to your screen where it will ask which email ID. Choose your email ID or type your email ID and password, and then finally you will come to your main screen. Okay. Okay, cool. So Suryanshu, you have raised your hand and you have a doubt.
No, sir. That time you were asking questions, so I have raised hand.
Oh, you answer it now.
Sir, I was telling that for lessing the brightness of the LED, can we
Uh,
use voltage?
yeah, we need to change voltage, right? Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so let's create a new circuit like this. Ishant, do you have an answer? So let's click on create new circuit and let's see what we can do with this. Okay. First thing we'll do is we'll just take a normal motor. No, wait. We'll take an LED. That's the first thing we're gonna do to simplify things. Okay. Give me 1 second. We are gonna do this now. Yes, Ansh, we're gonna do this now. But right now, just you don't have to do any circuits. Just look at the screen. Okay. So I'll take an Arduino. Like, you will have to do this later. I'll take an Arduino for now, and I'll go to so I'll get an LED. Can somebody tell me which component I'm missing? Can I directly attach the Arduino to the LED? Am I missing something?
Sir, register.
Oh yeah, yeah, nice. Who was that? Sanketa. Nice. Okay, cool. So you take a resistor and attach the resistor exactly. So Tejashri, Tanmay, who's this? Yeah, a lot of guys replied. Okay, that's cool. 1 second. Great. Okay, Siddhi also replied. Who else? Mahima Singh Shubh Tiwari. Okay, guys, good job. So I'll take an attach the resistor like this, and you know how this is gonna work, right? I'm gonna give a countdown of 3, 2, 1. When I say go, I want you to give me wait. Okay, this is gonna be a bit different. First of all, you see these six ones, right? You see these six pins which have the special hyphen before it. So there is 0 to 13. They're all digital pins, but 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, and 11 have this special have has this. Wait 1 second. Has this special symbol before it. I think it's called a tilde or something. And because you don't have okay, tilde or something, right? So all the numbers in the hyphen, these are called PWM pins. They are 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11. And so these pins, you will have to attach the LED to one of these pins. Okay. I think we did this last class, right? Can once again, Ishant, can you unmute for a second? Okay. So did we do this last class? Like, what did we do in the last class? We did LED, right? You remember by chance? Ayush says yes. I can't hear you, Ishant. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. I still can't hear you, but it's cool, it's cool, no problem. I think people. Okay, it's cool, Ishant. Okay, so we did anti-theft alarm, right? Yeah, and revision session. I think we did, right? Exactly. Nice. Okay, no problem. Sir, what is the so Himanshu is asking what is the full form of PWM? We'll come to that. We'll come to all that. Okay. So you guys, do you guys remember how to make an LED blink? I'll take this and I'll attach it to any of these numbers, right? So just give me a random number. Let's go. Go. Let's give me numbers. Tejasri says 5. Sorry guys, Tejasri was too fast. She gave 5 already. Okay, Pratik Shetty. Yes. Yo, okay, okay, fine. I'll take 6. I'll just take 6. Okay, I'll change this color to, let's say, orange, and I'll attach it to 6. So whoever got 6, nice. Let's do this. So I'll attach it to 6, and let's quickly make the we'll make a circuit just to turn the LED on. That's it. Nothing else. So I'll go to blocks, click on text, continue. So this is the circuit, right? Where are we? Yes. So this is the code that we are going to use. So let's quickly delete all this previously existing code and let's make a circuit just to turn it on. So I'll delete this also. So what's the first thing that we have to do in the code? We have to tell the Arduino that there is an LED attached to pin number 6 because we attached the LED to pin number 6, right? See this wire here. So because of that, we need to tell the Arduino it is attached. For this, we need to use a command. And the command that we're going to use is pin mode. Yes, Vaishnavi got it right. Siddhi got it right. Okay, sir, I made anti-theft. Dave has made an anti-theft alarm. He has an issue. Okay, we'll look into it, Dave. We'll have you sharing your screen later. We'll see it. Okay. So a lot of you gave the answer. Jay Kishore also gave it. Suryanshu gave. Okay, cool. So pin mode, right? So inside pin mode, we have to tell two things. One, which pin number it is attached to, which is 6, and we have to tell if it's an output or input. So LED is an output device. So yes, most of you told output also. Tejasri also told. Okay, good. So pin mode 6 comma output done. Okay, now in the void loop, we have to turn the LED on. Okay, so this is the function. This is the command that tells the Arduino, hey, give some power in the pin. Give some power to the pin number 6. Since LED is at pin number 6, we have to tell give some power to that place. So how do we do this? Is we use the command called digital. Can somebody tell me what is it? Tanvi. Okay. Yes. We use the command called digital, right? Everybody sees this, right? Should I increase the size of my coding, or can you see the words properly? If you can, it's good. Okay. So digital, right? And in bracket we have to tell which number that we want to give power to, which is number 6, comma, and yes, digital, right? W capital, exactly. Wait, is this not? Did I not put capital? Yeah, it is capital. It's capital. So digital, right? 6 comma, and if you want to turn it on, you get high. Exactly. Yes. So high is on, low is off. Okay. So this much only the code is required. If I start simulation, when it starts simulation, the LED turns on. You see this, right? So let's change the resistor value to make it a little bit more bright. Let's make it 220 ohms. 220 ohms only, right? Initially that you were supposed to make the circuit with. Okay, cool. So we'll take the code, we'll start simulation, and it turns on, right? But let's say this LED is your LED panel on your screen, and you can't really have the same brightness all the time, because in night time, if the brightness is too much, it'll hurt your eyes, and if the brightness is too less, like when you go like in the sunny time, when there is sun outside and all that, you can't really see the screen, right? So you have to you need to be able to change the brightness. This is the deal, okay? So one way of changing the brightness is we can just change the resistor value. So I'll just click on this resistor value. Wait 1 second. Let me put this away. And okay, have a look at this. Okay, I'll just click on this. I'll keep changing the resistor value. Okay, initially it's 220 ohms, right? So let's make it 2200 ohms. You see it, right? The brightness of the LED decreased a bit more. Now let's increase this to, okay, wait, let's come from the fast. Okay, at 0 ohms it's very bright, and it's about to burst. Let's give it 10 ohms, 100 ohms, 1000 ohms. Can you see the brightness decreasing? 10,000 ohms, 100,000 ohms. This is like already 1 lakh, I think. Yeah, this is 10 lakh ohms, 1 crore or something. Yeah, you see the brightness decreasing, right? So just by increasing the resistance value, you can change the brightness. This is one way of doing it. But the issue with this thing is that, let me stop saying for a second. So let me show you this. Where is this? Give me 1 second. Yeah, you see this tiny thing, right? This tiny little thing. This is a resistor. This thing is a resistor, okay? And this is the same thing that you saw, same resistor that you saw in the Tinkercad. It's not very clear on my camera. But the issue is, in Tinkercad, you can just click on it and you can change the resistor value. You can just put different ohms value or something. But in real life, suppose you have a resistor in a circuit like this is a breadboard or something. So you have the resistor in a circuit like this. You need if you want to change the resistor, you need to take this out. You need to put a new resistor there. You can't really change the resistor value normally like that. So it's not a proper way of, you can't really do it in real life like we did it in Tinkercad. So what we're going to do is, we're going to use Arduino to do that, to change the brightness for us, and we'll see how the Arduino is capable of doing that. Okay, just give me a second, let me do this. Yeah, so let's see how the Arduino can tackle this issue. Okay, so how we tackle this is, we use something called PWM. So there's something called PWM, which is like a special capability of the Arduino. So write down this note. Okay, so pin numbers. So everybody, like, keep a sheet of paper, or if you have like a revision book or something, write down, like, maintain 2-3 pages for robotics notes, and you just need 2-3 pages. You don't need a whole book. So you need to write down a few points as notes. Okay, so pin numbers 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11 are called PWM pins. So these pins are also digital pins, but of all the digital pins, of all the 13 digital pins, these 6 are called PWM pins. Okay, so and PWM, the PWM stands for pulse width modulation. And once you guys finish writing this down or taking a screenshot of it, yeah, give me a thumbs up. Okay, so I will know when to move on. Can everybody see this? Should I increase the format? Okay. Anyways, yeah. Can everybody see the screen? Okay, cool. PWM stands for pulse width modulation, and okay, we'll come back to the notes. We'll write the rest later. So what we're going to do is, we have to attach the LED now to a PWM pin. It's already attached to pin number 6. So pin number 6, let's see if it's a PWM. Yep, it's a PWM. Pin number 6 has this special thing, so it's a PWM pin. So what we're going to do is, we're gonna learn about a new function, a new command. Okay, PWM. Wait, let's get a new line for each of this. Okay, PWM pins can be controlled using the analog write command. So underline analog write. This is the command that we're going to do, and this is how we write it. This is the analog write command. So underline this, I don't know. Yeah, like that. So write this down, and also note, okay, W is capital in analog, right? W is capital, like if you need to be aware of that, because while coding, if you miss the W, it won't take it as a proper code. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, cool. You guys are putting it in the chat. Sorry, I didn't have the chat open. Okay, cool. Sir, please send link. Okay, give me a second. Somebody wanted Tinkercad link. I'll just send it to them. Okay. Yeah, I've sent the link. And here's the notes. Yeah. Analog write command, and we will give an example of this. Like after we learn about it, we'll give an example for it. Okay. Example we'll give later. Okay. If you don't have to log into Tinkercad right now. Actually, you know what? Okay, guys, you guys also log into Tinkercad. You do this along with me. Okay, so because of capital W, my whole code was showing it. I see Yashvi. Okay, yeah, it happens. Yashvi Tiwari. Yes, Ansh, what's your doubt?
Sir,
Yes, Ansh.
I am doing that, but that LED is not blinking.
It's not blinking, it's just turning on, right? Do start simulation. Did the LED turn on?
Not, sir.
It's not turning on also. Wait, 1 second. Let me show me your code. Just show me what you've done in the code and which pin number have you attached it to? Ansh, you've told attach it to pin number 6 now, but you have not attached your LED to pin number 6. You attached LED to different pin. So stop simulation and change that number to whichever pin you attached. I think you attached it to 12 now. Oh,
No,
you
sir. I am attached on 6 only.
6 only. Oh,
Sir, 6.
oh, I see. What is the resistor value? Click on the resistor. No. Reduce. It should be one. You've done 100 million ohms. That's why no electricity is going to the LED. That is so. Yeah, make it one. Make it one. Yeah, 10 is also too much. So if you want to make it 100,000 now, right? You should change the kilo ohm to ohm. So now it's working, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So let's get back to this, okay? So digital, right, we have done, right? So we're going to learn, so I told you about the new command, right? So this new command, analog, right? So we're going to take analog, right, and put it here. Let's take analog, right, and put it here, okay? Analog, right, 6, and we'll delete this high. Okay, so for digital, right, and it has only two functions. It can either turn something on or it can turn something off. So it's only high or low. Only two things you can write. Whereas for analog, right, you can write 255 different things. So if you give a number, you can give any number in this place here. You can give any number all the way from number 1 to 2 to 3 all the way to 255. 255 is maximum. So the maximum number you can give is 255. So what these numbers are is, so if you give 1, the brightness will be very less. If you give 2, it will increase slowly. If you give 3, it will increase even more. So like that only, it goes all the way up to 255. So let's see a quick example of this, okay? If you have written analog right 6, everybody, let me just give 255 first as a baseline. So and let's have a look at the LED and its brightness and all those, okay? Keep a note of that. So I have given 255 in the code, and everybody sees this brightness, right? So now, can somebody give me a smaller number? Just put a smaller number in the chat and let's give that number, okay? Tejasvi is 25. Okay, fine. Tejasvi, let's go 25. So I've changed 255 to 25, which is a smaller number. Let's start simulation. Salim Patel also 25. You see it, right? Brightness is not as bright as 255. See, like 255 is if it's this bright, 25 is only this bright. So Himanshu says 99, right? Okay, let's put 99. And it's slightly brighter than 25, but it's not as bright as 255. So basically every number, right? So you can basically create 255 different brightnesses. Arush says 430, but you can't give any number greater than 255. Maximum number is 255, okay? So what 255 is, there are 255 different brightnesses you can do. Like your fan has like 4 speeds, 5 speeds, right? Like this only. This LED has 255 different brightnesses. That's basically how we see this thing, okay? So we use this function in this way. We write analog, right? We write the pin number that we have to do the PWM stuff, and we write the number next to it. So you guys try different numbers. Somebody says 100, so let's give it 100. So it's like this. So different numbers will give different brightness of the LED. Okay, so we'll just make a note of this here. Okay, command example. analog write command. Okay, here example analog write 6 comma this thing 100 or 255 or whatever number you want. You put your own number here. Okay, you can put like wait 1 second, sorry, you can put like 123, you can put 124, whatever. So as long as it's below 255 and above 1, you're good to go. Okay, so this is the example. So okay, fine. So how this thing actually, if you want to visualize this much better, right? See, brightness, you can't see like the difference that well. So if you want to see the difference, right? So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna temporarily delete the LED circuit. Okay, I'm gonna keep my LED there, but I'm gonna delete it for now, and I'm go to the search bar and get a motor. Okay, so I'm gonna search for a motor, and I'm gonna get this DC motor right here. So DC motor is basically motors that can run on normal batteries. Okay. So the motor that I showed you was also a DC motor. The start I showed you one motor, right? That's DC motor. So let's take this DC motor. Let's attach it to the same place the LED was attached to. Okay. So the this side goes to 6, and the other side make it black. Oh wait, sorry. So it's like this. The other side will go to ground. So one side, the motor doesn't need a resistor because motor can handle a lot of power. It can handle more power than this Arduino can do, but LED cannot handle that much power, so we put a resistor there. So we have attached the motor to the same place the LED was initially attached. Okay, ground and 6. So let's go to the code, and let's give it 255. Okay, 255 is maximum. Keep in mind. Okay, so 255 is maximum. We're given 255. Let's start simulation. You see it, right? It shows 5555 RPM. So like don't look at the yellow. Yellow is turning, right? But don't look at it. Look at the number below it. So this number below that shows is it means rotations per minute. You don't have to like learn the full form and all that. But DC motor converts electrical energy into mechanical energy. Yes, Siddhi, that's right. Piyush, Piyush Bhagavat. That's a very advanced doubt. I will get to it later. Okay. So 5555 is the rotations per minute. So what RPM is? So you have ceiling fan, right? That turns in 1000 RPM. Like maximum speed of ceiling fan is 1000 RPM. Whereas, so I have this tiny motor here in this tiny aeroplane. So this propeller turns in 20,000 RPM. What it means is it means how many times it rotates in 1 minute. So right now, if it's 5555 RPM, it means it's rotating 5555 times in 1 minute. So that's what RPM means. Okay. So let's do this. Okay. Let's this is the topmost speed with this Arduino and this motor. Okay, this is the topmost speed. So let's stop simulation and change this number. Give me a number lesser than 255. Let's see what happens to the speed. Okay, give me a number. Come on. So Ansh has already made it, or do you have a doubt? So Siddhi says 123. Okay, 155. Somebody said 155. Done. I'm going to give 155, and let's start simulating. You see it, right? Now it's only turning in 3400 RPM. It's a little bit shaking here and there, but it's turning in much lower speed than the 5000 RPM. That's because we gave 155. Before it was 255, now it's 1. So you see the speed has gotten reduced. So depending on what kind of PWM this analog write function. So this pin number 6 is there, right? It's generating a PWM signal for this motor right here. It's so if you use this analog write function, it generates a PWM function at 6, and different PWM functions. Different PWM functions you can create using this number here. This last number is there, no? So 0 to 255 is the range of PWM that you can generate. Okay. So Srinivas said put 10 crore, but the thing is 255 is maximum. So maximum speed you can give is 255. So Tanvi, good job. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. So now let's give a lower number now. Okay, the lowest. So if you give a lower number like this, so I'll just give 1. I'll literally give the smallest number 1, and let's see what will happen. We'll put 3 next. Look at this, 21 RPM. 21 RPM is so slow. Like your hand can rotate faster than 21 RPM. Okay, so it's like this. So by changing the circuit like this, 21, you can give 3 also. 3. If you give 3, it's slightly faster, I think. So yeah, depending on how much the number that you give here, the speed of your motor also increases and decreases like that. Okay. So somebody says, what happens if you put 0? You want to try out and let me know, Siddhi? Like make the circuit, try it out, and raise your hand. Okay, we'll see what. Okay, Ansh is showing something. So Ansh has already done it. Yes, Ansh. Can you unmute?
Hello, sir.
Yeah. So have you made it?
Yes, sir.
You attached 2 motors.
Yes.
Nice. Like, what is the speed of the motors? Can
Sir,
you
can
read?
you see?
Can you read the RPM to me? I can't see very well.
Sir, one have 316.
Okay. The other one? Sumedh also has done it. Okay. What is the other one? Can you read it out?
Sir, one.
Hey, what happened? Where did I go?
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Tell me, Anshu. Tell me. What is it? Oh, it's a much bigger number. I see it. Nice. You've given different pin modes. Huh? Ayush has also done the circuit. Okay, I'll come to you, Ayush. So, Ansh, have you given like 2 different? Show me the code. Show me the code that you've done. So you're in one place only. You attached both the motors. Huh? In one pin only, you
Yes,
attached
sir.
both the motors. I see. Okay. Can you try attaching it to 2 different pins and just write the code, the same code that you've done, right? Write it 2 times, and let me know if it works. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Ayush.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Ayush. Have you done it?
Yes, sir. I have also done it.
What is the speed?
Sir, 300.
300. Huh? Can you change the speed? Can you increase the speed?
Okay,
Stop
sir.
simulation and increase speed and let me know.
Okay, sir.
So Sumedh has done it. J Kishore has done it. So J Kishore, sir, if you put 0, the RPM is 0. Nice. Okay. I think Siddhi also I had told to do this, right? Did Siddhi do it? Siddhi Tiwari? Okay, Ishant has also said done. Nice. So did you change the speed?
Sir, I have done now 255.
Nice. Okay. Sumedh wants to show next? Yes, Sumedh. Sure. Good job. So try different numbers and see what you can do with it, okay? So next, Ishant is showing. Yes, Ishant. Lot of people have raised their hands. Okay. So yeah, nice. Okay, you put 155. Okay, good job. Like, you try. Have you tried different numbers?
Yes, sir.
Nice. Okay,
I have even tried 108.
you've done 108. Okay, nice. You can do whichever number of your choice. Okay, as long as it's below. So Nimisha wants to show next. Yes, Nimisha, show. So wait. Where's Nimisha? Yes, I see you. Yep. Yes. What? Can you do a start simulation, Nimisha? I am seeing. Yeah, start simulation, Nimisha. Like, I haven't unmuted you. Wait 1 second. Let's do it.
Hello, sir.
Yep.
So this is one.
For 1, no? What's the speed? 20 RPM. Yeah, this is super slow. This is like very slow. Nice. Give me a okay. Give me a different number. Show me a different number. So Prisha wants to show. Sumedh. Yes, all of you can show. So J Kishore is also showing. I'll come to you guys. You can rest. I'll tell you when you can show. Okay. Sir,
Sir,
we
I
have
have
yeah. Yes. 2000, right? Nice.
yes.
Okay, good job. Okay. So next, who else wants to show? Yes. Tanmay is showing. I see it's working. Tanmay, that's pretty good. Then yeah, all of you like Sumedh is also showing. I'm seeing all yours. Okay. Kishore is also showing the number. Okay. Ayush, Sahu.
Sir, when we will do 1,000, so 5,000 will come.
When you do 1,000, 5,000 will come. Yeah, you can't give 1,000. Any number greater than 255, you will get the same thing. So 255 is maximum. So Yogit is also showing. Yeah, Yogit. Is it working, Yogit? Well, let's unmute you. Tanvi is showing. Okay, yeah, Tanvi has also done it. Nice. Prisha is showing the code. Okay. I think Prisha has done it too. Okay, nice, nice, nice. So who else? Anybody else has tried it? So there are 130 of you guys, right? 130 people. Yeah. Oh yeah, I see. So Ayush, do you have a doubt? Yeah. Okay, I'll come to you.
Sir, I have done it now 1000 RPM.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've done
1000
it.
TW.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've done it 1000.
So, okay. Everybody listen to this, okay? Ayush, you also. So any number,
Yes.
so the maximum speed is 5,555. If you give 255 also, you will get the same number. That's because any number greater than 255, the Arduino will think of it as 255 only. It won't like if even if you give 10,000 1 million also, it will stay in that speed only because the Arduino cannot understand any number greater than 255. So then, so instead of giving 1,000 or something, you can give 255 directly. So yeah, that's exactly why. So okay, anybody who doesn't have a doubt can take out your raised hand. Okay, Pratik Shetty is also done it. He's showing it. Do you have an error, Pratik? Unmute yourself.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Pratik. Is it working?
Sir, it is showing like this.
Showing error.
Like code.
Once again, let me see. Can you put your code in the chat? I'll have a look at it.
Yes,
Copy paste
yes,
it.
sir.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so the next thing what we're gonna do is put your code. Okay, who has a doubt? Vaishnavi has a doubt. Where's Vaishnavi? Okay, Vaishnavi Gupta. Yeah. So Pranay is also showing it. Is it working, Pranay? Where's Vaishnavi?